Hi, everybody. It's Angela T. I just wanted to stop by and say a few words about my channel and give you my story, just a little background information about me. I worked my way out of depression and anxiety a few years ago, in 2015, 2014, 2015, but it started around 2008, 2009. Um, I moved through it with the help of a therapist and with medication. I was in school at the time, and they thought that the medication I sought a psychologist and a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist um, prescribed medication for me to help me get through school. They thought it would help me to stay focused and to get through school, and it did. I also adopted some um, lifestyle changes. Um, the therapy helped me to get out of my own head and to get things out of my head that had been going around in my head, and I wasn't really able to share them with a lot of people. So therapy, if you're thinking about therapy or have not thought about therapy, but you're going through some things and you're not sure what to do, how to sort them out, you feel confused, or you feel like you keep ending up in the same place all the time, or feeling in the same way, and you don't know how you keep getting there, and you want to stop getting there. I would encourage you to seek therapy to get all of that stuff out of your head, and a therapist can give you a different perspective, a different way of looking at things. So I would definitely recommend seeking therapy, seeking out a life coach, a mentor, someone to help you to get out of your own head and get a different perspective on life. So I managed to move through depression and anxiety, um, and also by adapting some of the things that I learned along the way, some of the wisdom and the tools that I learned along the way to help me get out of my own head. I wrote a book about my experiences with denial and with depression and anxiety. It's called The Beauty and Vanity of Denial. And I talk in the book about, and I don't have the book with me, it's in a different room. Oh, actually, it's here. The Beauty and Vanity of Denial. Unmask your stories and embrace your truth. Um, I talk in the book about my denial stories, and I had a lot of them. I still have denial stories. I don't think they ever go away because there are some things that we just don't want to face, some things that we don't want to talk about that need to come out in order for us to actually be able to go to our next step or our next level. We need to acknowledge that we have these stories going on in our head and these feelings from events that have happened to us, things that people have told us, just not only events like hurtful events, but things that we've heard, things that we've seen other people do, or things that people have said to us that have stayed with us, that are stopping us from taking our next step or going to our next level. Sometimes we don't even realize those stories are there until we talk to a therapist about it, and they're able to pull some things out of you that you didn't realize were there, and they can help you to get some perspective on those things. So I experienced the depression and anxiety, moved through that. I wrote a book about it so that I could help people who are going through anxiety and depression right now. And a lot of it has to do with the stress that you're under. A lot of the things that we press down. Sometimes we can't talk about where we are in life. We can't talk about how we're feeling. So we press all of that stuff down. It could be, because of our family dynamics. It could be because of the people that we have around us. We're not able to express ourselves the way we need to. And people talk about the angry Black woman, but it's good to express healthy anger. It's not good to express anger when we're volatile and when we're violent. That's not healthy anger. But it's good to express anger when you feel like someone is crossing your boundaries. That's a healthy anger, saying, leave me alone, get out of my way, don't do that. That's healthy anger. And that's okay. So don't let anybody tell you that you're not supposed to be angry. You are supposed to be angry when somebody is crossing your boundaries. You are supposed to feel your feelings. We are not supposed to bottle everything up, because that's when things happen that we don't want to happen. We end up acting out, or we end up hurting ourselves because we turn that hurt or that pain in toward ourselves and start hurting ourselves. So it's really good to know that there is a healthy way to express your feelings, and it's healthy to express your feelings. We're supposed to express our feelings. That's why we have them. When we keep stuff bottled up inside, they start hurting us inside. Either mentally, we start behaving in certain ways that are not beneficial to us, or we start hurting ourselves, or we can start having experiencing things in our body that we don't like, pains and aches that we don't want in our body. Can also be caused by things that we're holding on to in our minds. So I want you to keep that in mind. So my channel is all about helping you to acknowledge those things. I'm going to have content in 2023. This is a new year. And I'm going to have new content out there for people who are battling with depression and anxiety, but also for people who feel like they are just going around in circles and you're not getting where you want to go. You feel like you're moving fast, you're doing things, you're constantly, doing things that you think will get you to where you're trying to go, but you always end up in the same place. And it's because you need outside information from a coach, a mentor. I'm a lifestyle coach. I'm a fitness trainer, exercise instructor, and I bring a lot of information and wisdom and insight. I've been a personal trainer and exercise fitness instructor for over 20 years. So I bring a lot of insight and information to what I do. And my passion is helping Black women to get out of our own head, excuse me, get out of our own head, get out of our own way. And sometimes we don't, like I said, we don't realize we're doing it. We're just going along with the program that we have in our head, but we don't realize it's keeping us where we are. So it's good for us to seek information from outside sources. And I don't mean Google. I mean information from people who have been where we are and who can give us the tools and some insight and some wisdom and knowledge to help us get unstuck and help us to take the next step, get out of our own head, get out of our comfort zone. Because a lot of times it has to do with us being in our comfort zone. We don't want to get out of our comfort zone because it's scary. And I understand I'm out of my comfort zone right now by doing this live video, but I have to do it because this is something that I want to do in my future. This is something that I'll be doing more of in my future. So I have to get beyond this, beyond my comfort zone, and do what I'm being called to do. And that is to help you to feel better and to know that you are not alone, that there are many other people out there who are going through what you've been through and what you're going through. Right now, I am divorced. I was married for over 20 years to my best friend. Didn't think that we would ever be divorced, but we were going in different directions, and so that happened. And so I can also talk about people who are divorced, women who are divorced, and you feel stuck, you feel like you're starting over again and over again because of COVID. I feel like I'm starting over and over again almost every year. It feels like I'm starting over again. And so I can talk to you about that, about moving forward, about getting unstuck. And also about not only about divorce and moving forward, but just moving forward and getting out of your own head. A lot of us choose to just figure it out. I'll figure it out on my own. I'll do it with God's help. And yes, God does give us inspiration, but sometimes we fight against that inspiration. I'm here to tell you, you Christian women, I'm a Christian woman too, and I pray and I meditate and I ask God about a lot of things that I want, and the levels that I feel like I'm being led or guided to in my life. And sometimes things don't happen. It's because I can't get out of my own head. There are things in here that are stopping me from accepting the inspiration that I'm receiving from God. Sometimes I can get a message from God that says, talk to this person or go here. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I'm mad with them today. I don't want to talk to them today. And that's stopping me. And I don't realize it's that's inspiration, but I'm stopping my blessing because I don't want to do it. And I've talked to many women about different things that I see that they can add to their lives, or different directions that they can go in. And they tell me, well, I'm not going to do that. And so if you're stuck and you're reaching out for inspiration or information or guidance from someone, but you tell them, well, I'm not going to do that, then you're just going to stay exactly where you are, hoping, wishing, and praying to get to another level. We have to get beyond what's in here. And again, a lot of times we don't realize it's right here. That's what's stopping you. So if you have been praying for something and hoping for something for years and years, and you still haven't received it, it's because their resistance is in your mind. There's a story going around, a program in your mind that's telling you you can't have it. And so you tell yourself, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to talk to that person. A lot of it has to do with fear. So I'm here to tell you that you need to get outside of your own head. Get a coach, even if it's not me. Get someone that you can work with to help you to gain a different perspective, and help you to know more about yourself, to see the patterns based on your life that you can't see, because we're so close to what we're doing that we can't see our own patterns a lot of times, and unless we sit back and really think about the things that we've been through and what we're going through and how we're feeling, we don't see our patterns. So it's good to bring someone else into your life that you can talk to, and know your information is not going anywhere else, and that you can really lay everything out, and so that they can see your patterns and say, well, I think you need to do this. This is what you're doing right now. Maybe if you take a step this way, you'll be able to get out of this rut that you're in. And so that's what my channel is about, helping Black women over 50 to feel better. I want you to feel better. My mantra is always, I want to feel good no matter what's going on in my life. I want to be able to deal with the stuff, but I want to feel good. I don't want to be attached to what's going on around me. I always want to feel good. So that involves not only bringing in, not only changing lifestyle habits, eating, drinking, sleeping, getting enough rest, getting the exercise that I need. I am a personal trainer and exercise instructor. And so I do exercise, but during those times when I'm stressed right now, I'm taking care of my mom. I'm her family caregiver, and I have been for years now. And so that's something else that I can talk to you about being a family caregiver and the stress that comes along with that, and learning how to set boundaries for yourself, and learning how to tell people that there are boundaries, that you do have a life, that you do need to do things for yourself, and that it's important for you to know that. It's important for us to know that it's okay to help our loved ones, but it's also important for us to take care of ourselves. And sometimes we get lost in that. I've had moments, well, years of moments where I've thought only about, her medications and what she needs, and her schedule, and all of that. And my stuff is on the back burner. For a while, I didn't have schedule my own doctor's appointments because I was so busy scheduling hers and making sure she had what she needed. And that needs to be flipped. We need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, because if something happens to us, what's going to happen to our loved one that we're taking care of? So we need to, kind of flip that and switch it around so that we are taking better care of ourselves. This year, my mantra is ease and flow. So if something feels stressful to me, I stop. If I need to take a nap, if it's in the middle of the day, because right now I'm not working a full-time job. So if I can take a nap or take a break, go and meditate, just sit and relax in a quiet place, I will do that until I feel relaxed, because I want ease and flow in my life this year, 2023. That's what it's all about. And I just turned 57, and I know that it's very important for us to stop pushing ourselves. I'm tired of pushing myself until I just can't do anything else. I've pushed myself so much until I hit a wall and I can't do anything but sleep. And that has happened to me frequently, where I'm just doing and pushing. Okay, I can do this. I can get this done today. It doesn't have to be done all in one day. And a lot of us have the mentality of the superwoman. I'm with you on that. I feel you. We have so much that we have to do, especially if you have children. I don't have children, but I have a dog, and I'm taking care of my mom. My dog is an older dog. She's 12 right now, so she has some health issues. So I'm taking care of her. She has medications and doctor's visits also. So I'm in the caregiver mode, but I'm also pulling myself out of that, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this YouTube video and open my YouTube channel, is because I'm being inspired to help people who are going through the same thing, because I have some insight that I can give to you, and some wisdom that I can share with you to help you to feel better, and to start to make some changes, to put your priorities first, put you first. It's not about putting them last or forgetting about them. It's not about that at all. It's about putting you first and making sure you feel good and you are well, and so that you can be around to take care of your loved ones, to take care of your family members and friends if they need you. And so that's what my channel is all about, giving you the tools that you need to get you to wherever it is that you're trying to go. So check me out at Angela T 56. That's on YouTube. That's my YouTube channel. Right now, I have beats for you to walk to and to run to exercise to, at different paces. Right now, I have 3 beats out there for you to sample. If you like them, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will have content coming in 2023. This is still January, so I have content coming out for you who need a little inspiration and guidance. I'm also available for personal training, for coaching sessions. Check me out. Send me a message at Angela T 56 on my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Enjoy your day. It's all about feeling good, feeling well, ease and flow in 2023.